I'm Josh Kelly, this is my story on JD Undisputed. As a child, I was full of energy. Always liked doing stuff, and was a massive wind-up. Always liked it. I was always getting wrong off my mum and dad for bugging my brother. You know, I've got a younger brother. He's only 11.5 months younger than me, and always tormenting him, winding him up, fighting him. And so I've got a good energy. I like to sort of enjoy life. I'm a happy-go-lucky person, and I like an emotional sort of character where I like to dig in. I like to win. I hate getting beat at anything. As a kid, I used to race up and down the street, and if I couldn't beat someone, I'd race them 20, 30 times to beat them. And until I beat them, I'd be crying. Growing up in the North East was good. It was sort of taught you a lot of life lessons and stuff, and it's hard up there, less opportunity, so you have to really make do what you got, and I did that. I tried every sport out. I tried the boxing, football. I was even swimming at one point. So anything I could try my hand at and be successful at, my parents got us involved in. I think my dad, coming from a big family, he's always been competitive himself, and we've naturally got that off him and my mum. So as we grew up, me and my brother's been so competitive, and it's been a laugh. And without that sort of family competitiveness and that lifestyle, I don't think I'd have turned out the person I am today. So
he's got a great imagination, emotional individual. I believe that everyone's fighting style is a true reflection of their character and how they live their life. It's very clever, quick thinking, very showy and entertaining, and that's kind of him as a fighter and as an individual. Strong, deceptively strong. I remember when his dad first Facebook messaged me and asked if I'd consider training him. So I Googled him, and the first thing that came up was a picture. I saw the picture and I just thought, he can't fight. It was the first thing I thought. And that, when you look at him, you don't think that this is someone that's going to be, you know, a world-class grade warrior. He looks like he should be on one of these trash TV programs. But he can fight. He's got great imagination, he's tough, he's quick, and he's entertaining.
I remember sparring, the first time I sparred, and sparred this kid a few years older than us, and I just thought, I'm just gonna have to fight, do you know what I mean? And I was actually a really good fighter. I was stocky, I was strong, and I used to just fight kids, and I wasn't such a good technical boxer, but my dad saw me balance and stuff and took us away from the gym and sort of let us out to box properly. But at the time, I just thought, I'm just gonna punch and keep punching until you stop punching, and that's what I used to do. I used to have wars in the gym when I was young.
Well, there's a lot to get used to, you know. They don't come out of the amateurs as seasoned world-class professionals. There's a lot they have to go through, not just physically and technically, but mentally and emotionally as well. And my job is to try and educate him so he has an understanding of what's going on and guide him through it. And you adapt. You know, turning pro, they're at a disadvantage because they don't know the business, and the business can be a bit deceiving, to say the least. So we had a chat, and I said to him to go away and think about it, and came back, I think, 5 weeks later, and we started from there. And since then, it's been, touch wood, a lot of improvement, a lot of progression, good understanding. He's developing his understanding of himself as a fighter and how professional boxing is. And like I said, his character is entertaining, but I also believe that he's a loyal individual as well. And we get on, it's good.
Yeah, the Water Dome is quite familiar. I've been down there a couple of times and seen it. It's going to be a great atmosphere, with all the North East packed in there. We've got a great undercard, and I'm privileged to be topping the card. So to be back in the North East doing it in such a bill, it'll be such an atmosphere. It's going to be great. To every fight, I train like a 12-round fighter, so that's where we're looking, that's where we're heading towards. So it's going to be exciting. I'm just going to enjoy it, like I always do.
What he can do already at this stage of his career, he's well ahead of anyone I've worked with, and I mean anyone that I've worked with, because the things that he can already do and the instincts that he's evolved since he took up boxing. So that's where I would rank him.
We've got a lot of talented boxers in the area. I don't think they just get showcased enough. But hopefully, me coming there with the backing I've got, I can sort of put a show on, and these lads will showcase themselves on the bill. And we'll not just find one star. We'll find a handful. My future goals is obviously to win the World Championship. I've just seen Ryan go and do it, and I've been training alongside him for 10-11 weeks while he's been in the camp. Obviously I'm still in camp now, but yeah, it seems more realistic when you go and watch it and see everything what's being put behind closed doors and stuff. And I know if I do the things right and listen to Adam, focus in the gym and outside the gym, I can get there.
For me, it's about doing the job and doing the right things at the right time, making the right choices at the right time. Josh is a natural showman and entertainer, so he's always going to do something just to make himself look different to everyone else, and I encourage that. That's a great thing. But along with his imagination, there still has to be some discipline about doing the job at hand, and so that's all I focus on. And I let the crowd and Josh enjoy what's going on. I just make sure he does the job he's supposed to do.
I just want to do my thing and do it right. And if I do it for myself and no one else, then when I walk away from boxing, I know that I've done everything I could for myself. So I'm looking forward to seeing where I get to. And there's some big names up there who I think in the end I might get to meet. So it'll be exciting.